We talked about this a couple of weeks ago when Ohtani was coming back. And we thought, could you just have him for one inning and make him a closer as opposed to trying to move him along so he can get to 3 innings and then 4 innings and 5 innings. And I don't know if you run the risk more of Tommy John as a starter than you do a closer, but you were both.
Well, I can tell you this. Everyone thought it was going to be easier on my elbow when I went to the bullpen, and it was worse because you're up and you're getting hot all the time, and you don't always get in. I had 125, stopped keeping track, 125 times I was up in a season. I got into 78 games, so imagine all those other times that you don't get in because the score doesn't work. They score a run or either way. So it's got to be controlled. The problem with Ohtani is he could come up in the bottom of the 8th. So when does he warm up? So the 9th inning doesn't work as well as and you could make it that way where he could control the 9th inning, and let's say it's his day to pitch, and you're up by 6. So the closer's role.
Why are you adding logic to this? We're trying to go viral here. That Smoltz says Ohtani should be a closer.
I'll tell you this: there is a greater possibility that could happen in the postseason than a regular season.
Okay.
Game. So I think there's things that can be worked out. He's such a freak of nature that I probably wouldn't take him long to get ready. He's so athletic. I did the last game. Everything about him looks great on the mound, and I know I take grief no matter what I say because there's people on the other side, right? So that's why I don't have any social media. But I gave him the ultimate compliment I could give somebody, and believe me, they got on me for this because they didn't understand what I was saying. I said, it's hypothetical. It'll never happen. If he never hits for 1 year and just pitches, he'll be the best pitcher in baseball, period, hands down. It's not even a debate. He's trying to navigate one of the greatest hitters of all time and trying to pitch. He's got so many things and so many balls in the air that he's trying to juggle. If all he did was concentrate on pitching, what my eyes see and what he's able to do, hands down. Now, Jacob deGrom was one of the best ever when he was healthy, and now that he's come back, and he had the part-time hit, like when he was in the National League. But all he had to do was think about pitching. And it's a tough job, but all you have to do is think about pitching. It's a lot easier than if you have to think about getting, batting practice or scouting reports. My back's a little tweak. I fouled one off my calf. All those things that never go into the play of a pitcher. And so I don't know if people thought I was slighting them or if I don't know. It doesn't matter.